Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sitting down to do my 4-month postpartum update. If you are new here, my name is Emma. I am a new mom. My daughter is obviously 4 months old, and I make motherhood and lifestyle related videos. We do vlogs, and I just really do try and keep it very real and candid around here. I've been doing these postpartum updates since my daughter was born in June, and today we are at the 4-month mark. It's crazy to me that 4 months has already come and gone, but at the same time, I am just soaking up this time, and I love watching Sammy grow and change literally every single day. It seems to be that she is discovering something new, and it's just such an exciting season of life that I feel so grateful to be in right now. One of the first things that I kind of noticed myself going through this last month was dealing a lot with comparing myself and me and Rodolfo's parenting decisions and our family decisions and how we are raising our baby girl. I noticed myself comparing all of those things to other moms, to other families, and allowing the opinions and judgments of others to really bog me down. And I wasn't feeling confident in myself and my family's decisions, and in me and Rodolfo in our role as Sammy's parents. As a new mom, it's so easy to get overwhelmed and bombarded with the opinions of others because everyone just wants to help you out and they give you great advice, and some of it's awesome, some of it maybe you don't need, some of it maybe you don't want, some of it maybe is things you don't actually agree with or want to be part of your parenting style. And so you really have to learn to filter it, and that's just something I'm currently going through, is learning to filter the comments that come in and choose what I'm going to actually internalize and what I'm just going to kind of let go in one ear and out the other, and be confident in me and Rodolfo's decisions as parents, and to verbalize that confidence and to not be afraid to stand up for my decisions, Rodolfo's decisions, or the way that we do things, and to not hide because I'm scared. It's like, no, if we do something differently, there's nothing wrong with voicing that and letting someone know, like, thank you so much. We actually feel better doing this, or we actually have chosen not to do that, sort of thing. So I just think that it's a season where you are learning to be confident in yourself as a mother. I'm really learning to trust myself, to trust my mom gut and my mom instinct, and to just know that as a couple, we pray and we take our questions to God, we take our concerns to God, we take our worries to Him, and we ask Him for help as well. I am learning to trust in that more, to trust myself, to trust what we feel as a family is right for us. So that is just something that I'm currently navigating. It's just really not comparing myself to how other families do things or to how other babies are at this stage. That's a huge thing. It can be so easy to compare your baby's weight or the milestones they're reaching, if they're teething or not, all these different things. Oh, your baby's rolled over. Oh, mine hasn't yet. Like, stuff like that can be so easy to get caught up in that trap when it's just, I'm just learning to breathe and be like, it's okay, every baby is different, and that's fine. That's just something I am navigating right now. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but I'm just having to remind myself that we know what's best at the end of the day, and that's enough. The second thing that I have noticed myself really wanting to work on and focus on this month has been finding joy in the mundane moments of motherhood. And what I mean by that is, there's just some things you just do every day. You change poopy diapers, then you throw away the trash can full of poopy diapers, and then you're cleaning spit up and you're changing your clothes because your baby puked all over you or the poo got onto your clothes. It's just, there's so many mundane parts of motherhood, and then there's these really joyful moments of when Sammy's laughing, or when she's talking, or when she reaches a new milestone, or when I notice that her new tooth has popped through. And so I'm really learning to find joy in all of it, and to try my hardest to remember that this season is a gift. I am so sleep deprived, you guys. Sammy has not been sleeping super well. I think she might have hit that 3-4 month sleep regression. She just will not settle down at night. She'll fall asleep, I'll lay her in her crib, instantly wide awake. I've tried putting her to sleep when she's drowsy, not yet sound asleep, same thing happens. So we're thrown for a loop right now with the whole sleep schedule. But I'm having to remind myself that this season is a gift, and this isn't gonna last forever. and to try my hardest to be grateful in those moments. And last night I actually felt that, like, I was so tired and like I did not want to get out of bed again to get her out of her crib and to soothe her, but I just reminded myself, like, I'm so blessed to have this baby girl to go and soothe. And so just like giving myself that perspective has been really helpful. But something I really always want to strive to do is to find joy in motherhood. Does that mean I will never have a bad day? No. It does not mean that I'm not going to have moments where I break down, or when I cry because I'm so tired, or where I'm like discouraged or frustrated. There are times when Rodolfo gets home from work and I'm like, I just need a moment. That doesn't make me a bad mom. That doesn't mean I'm not enjoying motherhood. It just makes me real. It makes me a human. But one thing I am striving to do is to still find joy in motherhood, and to always remember and hold dear to my heart the gift that Samantha is in our lives, because she is such a joy and a gift in our lives. And so I'm just always reminding myself of that, and it really helps me just feel like our days are so much more enjoyable when I look at it that way. And I just think this is a gift. I love this season of my life. I really do, and I love it so much. But that doesn't mean that every day is easy. Moving over to kind of Samantha and where she's at with being 4 months old, is she has popped 2 teeth now, and you guys, they are the cutest little things. So she has 2 bottom teeth. One of them's a little bit further in than the other, and it's so cute. But with that, obviously, she is teething. She really just wants me. Rodolfo used to be able to rock her to sleep, or she loved, like, he put her to bed every night, and now she just will not have it. And I mean, occasionally she'll let him, but she's definitely very clingy to me, which I totally get. Like, you know, she's uncomfortable and she's probably in pain. And so I know that teething is just a stage, so I'm just doing my best with that. But she's been such a champ and such a little trooper, because I know how uncomfortable that must be. I actually had one of my wisdom teeth was killing me, and I went to the dentist, and they literally said to me, you're teething, like your tooth is actually just like breaking through the gums. And I was in so much pain. Like, I had to take Advil and it hurt so bad. And so having that experience made me really appreciate, like, that's what Samantha's probably feeling every single day, and she's got a whole set of teeth to come in. So honestly, having that experience, I was like, this freaking hurts. Like, no wonder babies are so fussy and uncomfortable all the time. Like, it is so painful. So something to think about. But with that, yeah, her sleep, I think, like I said earlier, I think she's hit a sleep regression. It's just a battle. But once she does fall asleep, she's really good for the most part. But it's just a time of patience and sleep deprivation, and I am relying right now on taking a nap as much as I can. I try and take at least a quick little nap during one of her naps. Sammy is honestly doing so well though, and it's just really exciting to watch her hit new milestones. She's actually rolling over now. She did it from her back to her tummy and her tummy to her back. She doesn't do it often, but occasionally she'll get it, and it's just really exciting watching her reach these new milestones. And yeah, she is such a joy, you guys. She started speaking more, and it comes out in these incredibly loud, like, screeches and squeals, and it's hilarious. Like, it just cracks us up. She wakes up first thing in the morning and just squeals, or like at 2 a.m. when she wakes up, she's just like screeching, and it's like a happy thing. Like, she's not like, I feel so grateful. She never wakes up crying unless she, like, it almost seems like she had a bad dream or something, but it's very rare that she wakes up crying. She just wakes up like talking or squealing or like making like these squeaking noises. It's pretty cute, and yeah, we love it. It's so funny just chatting away with her at nighttime. We just like soak it up. Before this video gets too long, I do want to answer one specific question that I got sent on Instagram, and that is, 1 minute, what was the hardest thing on postpartum? I feel like this is such a hard question to answer, because I feel like every month of postpartum brings almost like a new challenge, and then something maybe gets easier. But as far as like the first initial 6 weeks, when it's like you're in the trenches of postpartum, I think there were 2 things that were the hardest for me. One was the physical healing aspect of it. I had 2nd-degree tearing, and it was incredibly painful for me. I was on Tylenol and Advil for a while. Like, I relied on them for a little bit. and I was in a lot of pain. I was still using like the ice packs and like padsicles even after like my bleeding had stopped, just because I was in so much pain, and it helped to like numb the pain, obviously. So physically it took a while. I thought I might have had an infection. I ended up going to the doctor to get checked out to make sure everything looked okay and that the stitching was done properly. It was, but wow, it was rough. Like, I felt like it took my body a while to feel healed, and like I could walk comfortably and sit comfortably, and that was really, really hard. Yeah, that was so hard. It was just the physical healing part of it, for me at least. It just took a while for me to feel comfortable and like I had healed, at least down there. And then the other side of it that was so difficult for me was mentally and emotionally. I had some post-birth trauma. I mean, trauma is kind of a strong word, but I think I was just really shaken up because of how fast everything turned kind of scary with the cord. Suddenly we discovered the cord was wrapped around her neck, her heart rate was dropping. You know, she was turned sideways and was not like facing in a good position for me to push her out. All of that happened within like minutes, and it was just like 1 second I was trying to push her out, and the next it was like boom, 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 we need to get this baby out now or the two of you could be in danger. That was really scary for me, and I think it just took a while for me to come down from kind of the adrenaline of it all and like the shock of what had happened, because I had hoped to push my baby out naturally and all that stuff. That didn't end up happening, which is totally okay, but I definitely was like kind of coming down from just like being shaken up a little bit over that. So it was really, really hard. I don't feel like it was postpartum depression at that stage. That came later, but just in the first like week I cried myself to bed every single night. I literally couldn't stop crying. Like, I was sobbing daily, and it was just out of control. Like, my hormones were just so out of whack. And then obviously I was really shaken up over her birth, my labor experience, so it was not a fun time. That was really, really hard, because you spend those 9 months waiting for your sweet baby, and then they arrive and you spend days bawling your eyes out. Like, what? So that was a challenge for me, and those were probably the two most difficult parts of those 6 weeks for me, at least, and in this experience with Samantha. So that's everything I'm going to touch on for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you can relate to anything, or if you are in the postpartum season yourself, you are amazing. It's not easy. Becoming a new mom is full of its challenges, and it's also full of so many amazing moments. So I'm just really trying to focus on those as much as I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this postpartum updates. I just always want to be real with my journey, my motherhood journey, really. I'm like entering this whole new season of life, and I just want to share the behind the scenes and the very real sides of it that sometimes we don't always see through Instagram or through pictures or even through vlogs and stuff, because sometimes the hard moments happen off camera. And I just want to share with you guys that, you know, motherhood is hard, but it's so worth it, and I am so grateful for our little girl. So thank you guys for watching, and as Christmas is approaching, I am actually thinking about doing Vlogmas, and I'm wondering if that is something you guys would like to. I don't know yet how it would work super well, because I know Vlogmas is like you vlog every day up until Christmas. We are going away for like Christmas to family, and I don't really film around, like, I just don't pull out the camera when we're at other people's homes, because, you know, they haven't chosen to put their life on YouTube. I have, so I respect that and their privacy. But I could film at least up until we go, and then I could maybe try and film a little bit. But let me know if Vlogmas is something you guys would like to see. I feel like it could be a fun challenge, and just like daily vlogging, you guys would see so much more of our lives. So if that's something you think would be really something you want to watch, something you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time.